LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
The Hornets are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside, Doris Burke. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
The way this team has been playing, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because...
Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Irving. On the wing, James. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Love with the screen on Batum. LeBron with it. Last game he had 28 points. Shot clock at 6. From deep. James with another miss. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Now Cleveland moving it up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for James. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Hansborough's come in for Cody Zeller. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Cavaliers making a switch here. Verajau's checked in. Now here's Lin. He's covered closely. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Verajau with a screen on Fox. Jumper off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Back to Williams. Thompson outside. Here's Dellavedova. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And when you think of Kid Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire and intensity and a will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
And Williams, here we go. Drops it in from 11 feet.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Hornets trail by 5. And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league. And he told me, we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot. But sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
And talking about Kid Gilchrist, yes, he's worked to fix his shooting form last season, but the real improvement was made on the boards. He averaged 7.5 rebounds a game in only 29 minutes of play. That is outstanding.
Fox hits them both.
And for Kid Gilchrist, he was accustomed to so much winning in high school, college, international competition. He's had a rough first 3 years in the NBA, making the playoffs only once in that time. But he's a real warrior, so that has to be killing him inside.
Hornets trail by 3. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Picked by Verejao. Unloads from 9. That one a little long.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Lin. He feeds it to Freak. The basket good off the assist from Lin. And that's now 6 points for Freak.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Hornets on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys.
We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team. But we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark perhaps the most. Favorite look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for J.R. Smith. The Hornets also changing it up. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Zeller. And it's Fox in for Jeremy Lamb. Setting the 4 for the Hornets. Fox in at shooting guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Batum. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And the pass to Jefferson. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. And checking out the stats for James. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 22 points per, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Lin the pass to Fox. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 10. James kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And here we go with Kidd-Gilchrist heading to the hoop. That's good. Kidd-Gilchrist has got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that one's good. Now Lynn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Fox, a screen on Irving. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Offensive rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lynn dishes to Hansbrough. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Steps back and fires. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Here's Verajao. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Verajao setting the pick for Williams. It's Verajao, high post. Verajao missing again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg. Really an extraordinary game for Free. He's got 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Williams against Kid Gilchrist. Verajao with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Williams kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Hornets leading by 14. And they call an illegal screen here. With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Pick by Verajao. Williams attacking. Puts it up from 17. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Kaminsky loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Kaminsky's got his first points in this one. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The screen from Thompson. Lynn against Williams. And it's denied. He kicks it to Dellavedova. The three-pointer no good. Lynn. Shot is off. And so that's the end of the first half.
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Love, and Kevin, facing a deficit at halftime, what do you got?
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty. He's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets leading by 15. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality. Maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assist man.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets played really well. He dropped in 15 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 11. Love wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Jeremy Lin is out there with Fox. And it's Jefferson in at the 5, home in the paint. Smith, no luck. The Hornets shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Fox. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Fox has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. And he gets it to go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Fox, a screen on Irving. Kicks it to Jefferson. Here's Fox. No luck. Smith with the defensive effort. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Lynn kicks to Zeller. Fox against Smith. They double him with Love. Outside, Lynn drills it from outside. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Irving drives in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Outside Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
The high post shot, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 7 points here for Lynn.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum wide open. He fires. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Picked by Mozgov. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Smith against Fox. Tries from 10. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers trail by 16. The drive by Smith. Love outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Lynn. Can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
LeBron drives in. Irving with a clean look. Wide open shot is on the money.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lynn against Irving. Here's Fox. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
It's a pick by Love, and they double up James. Irving passes to Mozgov. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
There's a screen. Lynn dishes to Freak. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 5th assist in this one.
Timeout, Cleveland.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle.
And now
of the floor.
Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Get into
Pull
them
over
on
that
the
last
perimeter.
break.
Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 3rd personal.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
We've got time. Don't have to isolate immediately.
"16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Fox a screen on Verjao. And here is Lynn. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, this was a game where you guys seem to have a distinct advantage inside. How do you evaluate how well the team played as a whole?
We made some mistakes, they made us pay. But we just kept pounding the ball inside, and we know we could outmatch them on the inside, so that's what we did, and we came out with the victory.
You've always got to play through your mistakes. It'll turn around eventually. Al, thanks for the time.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance for him.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.